Time for the word on Wall Street. Top investors watching your money. Joining me now is Lexard Capital Management founder and CEO Al Lord. We're looking ahead today to existing home sales out at 10 a.m. Eastern. Al, what are you expecting? Again, the Federal Reserve unnecessarily created another housing bubble that rivaled the one leading up to the financial collapse in 2008. And now, as you tick, interest rates go up a little bit and the bottom falls out of housing. Stephanie Pomboy pointing out yesterday that new home sales are down 43% from the peak. How do you see it?
Well, exactly. And the most recent home builder index came out at 49. That is a housing recession. That's by definition, anything below 50 is a recession in that index. That index has been down 8 consecutive months. It was at a high of 90. It's now at 49. And that's the worst stretch we've had since the Great Recession of 2008. So yes, this is definitely having an impact. The mortgage rates going up, it hurts affordability, but there's also a supply-demand problem. There's not enough supply. The housing market between houses and apartments is short 4 million units, and that's since the Great Recession. And that's just going to get worse here. So as home builders are concerned, inflation's hitting home, supply chain issues, harder to build, much bigger risks, much higher interest rates. That's all going to have a big impact on new construction, and that's just going to make things worse down the road. And as you mentioned, Dagan, about rent, well, rent just crossed the $2,000 a month median price last month for the first time ever.
I know, it's astonishing. Right, go ahead.
Yeah, and so this housing shortage on the apartment side is pushing rents higher. And as you talk about the rent inflation last month, well, Fannie Mae came out and said they predict in 1 year's time, rent will be up 7.6% from here. So the New York Fed says 1 year expectations are down just below 10%. Mm-hmm. Rent isn't going down anytime soon, and that's just going to hit harder and harder to the consumer.
Al Lord, good to see you.